Good evening, Panther fans. We're over here at Which with Coach Fuller. We talked about the JV and freshman games this last week. Played a couple of different teams. Coach, you want to start with the freshmen?
Start with the freshmen. Our black team, our A team, played RL Turner, who only had one team, and it was kind of a lot like Friday night. We ended up being, I think, 55-0. Ran the clock in the second half. Just, I'd have to say that talking to the dads who were running the chains on the other side, and from what I've witnessed on Friday night, the coaches at RL Turner do a tremendous job staying positive and still coaching as hard as they can, because you got kids that haven't won a game that are still playing as hard as they can and still competing and seem to have good attitudes all the way through. And that's got to be tough, and that's one thing we told all of our kids. Just be thankful that you go here.
Right.
Thankful who your teammates are, and just appreciate what those guys are doing, because they're playing because they love the game and they want to get out and compete, even though it's not going their way. Our freshman red team, because Turner didn't have a second team, ended up picking up a game with Cistercian. We got kind of railroaded on which team we were playing. I don't think they were completely up front with Coach Brown. We ended up playing their JV team, which had some freshmen on it, but a number of older kids, and didn't run what they said they were going to run. But long run, it's good for our guys to go out and compete against somebody it's always good to play somebody that's better than you and older, or at a higher level. The score didn't turn out the way we wanted it to, but hopefully there's something they can learn from it.
Learn from it. Good. How about on the JV side?
JV side, same thing. We had to scramble for games. This was done early in the year because Turner never did have two JV teams. We sent our red team to RL Turner to play their JV, and won that game in a shutout. I think it was 33-0. Nelson Bohannon did catch a slant and run, I think, 99 yards for a touchdown, or 90 something, which is pretty cool.
Yep, that's big.
Anytime you haven't played that long, it's pretty close to a world record every time. I guess it's maybe not in Canada, but here it is. And then our black team went over to LD Bell and played one of their teams. Everybody's team was a little bit different because of who we were both playing. We had some guys up on the varsity. They mixed their teams a little bit, so it won't be the same situation where 2 weeks ago we had our JV red team played the same exact team 2 weeks in a row.
Okay.
And bad blood and things can carry over from one game to the next, so you really don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So we switched it up, played with different people. Our black team ended up winning 29-0, and we'll play a different LD Bell team this week.
Okay, so it won't be the same.
Right.
Good. Any thoughts as the freshman JV wind down to the end of the year here? I know they've all made a lot of progress, but as you get ready to wind it up, what's your look back?
Well, I think they've, from day one for all four teams till now, there's been tremendous progress. Every team's going to have a winning record. Some a little better than others, but it depends on how we finish up this week. But really, the goal with those teams is to develop and to prepare for later years. And I think they've all done a good job of that. The JVs in particular have really helped the varsity get ready for games by pushing those guys and giving us a look of what we're seeing based on our opponent for each week. So couldn't be more proud of those kids. A lot of them are going to go into other sports here next week, and a lot of them are going to stick with us and practice and possibly suit up for the playoffs. They'll have the right to earn that honor.
Excellent. Well, thanks a lot. We appreciate the time here. We'll continue with the varsity show, hopefully into the Christmas time holidays. But for the freshman JV parents, we thank you for sticking with us, and look for some action here again come spring ball. Thanks a lot.
Excellent. Thank you.